143%. Just let that number sink in for a second. That is the year-over-year job growth we're seeing right now for AI engineers. It's absolutely explosive. We are quite literally watching one of the most rapid, massive shifts in the modern tech landscape. And honestly, the stakes for your career have never been higher. Welcome to this explainer. Today, we are going to completely demystify the exact roadmap you need to land a highly lucrative AI engineering role this year. We're cutting through all the noise to show you exactly what hiring managers are desperately looking for, what you actually need to build, and how to pass those notoriously rigorous new technical loops. Okay, let's look at the agenda. We've got 5 key areas to cover in this blueprint. First, the 2026 AI Gold Rush. Second, the new AI tech stack. Third, the projects that actually get you hired. Fourth, acing the final boss, the interview. And fifth, your 3-week action plan. Let's get right into it. Section 1, the 2026 AI Gold Rush. We really have to ground ourselves in the reality of the market right now. AI is automating a lot of older tasks, sure, but it's creating massive new opportunities at the exact same time. And the financial upside, it's staggering. We're talking average salaries sitting around $206,000. Even entry-level roles, people with 0 to 1 year of experience, are pulling in $143,000. Companies are desperately hunting for talent, but they don't want theorists. They want engineers who can actually build viable products. And if you're a senior engineer with a decade under your belt, you're looking at total compensation packages easily soaring past $269,000. Now, you might be thinking, well, I don't live in Silicon Valley. While California does still dominate about a third of this market, geography is absolutely no longer a bottleneck. Top immigration and corporate mobility firms are managing global visas seamlessly for the right talent, which means if you have the skills we're about to discuss, this highly lucrative U.S. market is fully accessible to international innovators. Basically, your expertise is your passport. Section 2, the new AI tech stack. All right, let's talk about the skills you actually need. And right off the bat, the data completely shatters this long-held myth that you have to have a PhD to work in AI. A massive portion of the market is entirely open to master's degrees, bachelor's degrees, or, get this, requires no formal degree at all. It's a nearly even split. Practical, hands-on experience is totally winning out over pure academic credentials. This shift we're seeing represents a massive paradigm shift. As a 2026 AI engineer, you are not being hired to train massive models from scratch. Honestly, scratch that old traditional ML mindset. Instead, your job is to wire powerful, pre-trained foundation models into real working products using techniques like Retrieval Augmented Generation, or RAG. You're essentially giving the AI secure access to your company's private data, and doing it without setting the API budget on fire. So, what exactly is in your tool belt? Your absolute core foundation has to be rooted in Python. It's demanded in over 70% of job postings. You'll want to pair that with deep learning frameworks like PyTorch. And crucially, you absolutely must be comfortable deploying all this on cloud platforms like AWS and Azure, because at the end of the day, that's where these enterprise applications actually live and breathe. Section 3, projects that get hired. To really stand out to a hiring manager, you have to abandon those amateur tutorial copy-pastes. Everyone has a basic chatbot on the resume these days. Our sources distill the ideal portfolio down to 5 standout projects that will immediately differentiate you. Ready? 1. A production-grade RAG system. 2. A local AI assistant running entirely offline. 3. An application with a comprehensive monitoring and observability layer. 4. A fine-tuning project that proves a measurable performance lift. And 5. A real-time, multimodal application. These aren't just toys. They target high-demand skills and show genuine engineering maturity. Let's look at how this builds in practice. Take a RAG project, for instance. You don't just build a quick demo and call it a day. You transition through phases. Phase 1 is just getting the fundamentals working, ingesting and chunking documents. But then Phase 2 elevates it to production quality with hybrid retrieval and strict citation enforcement. And finally, Phase 3 makes it truly shippable. This is where you add offline evaluation scripts and continuous integration gating. So if the system's quality drops, the build automatically fails. That is exactly how real top-tier engineering teams operate. As our sources point out, and I absolutely love this quote, the gap between a RAG demo and a system that is actually production-ready is enormous. Listen, anyone can use a basic API to make a demo hallucinate a plausible-sounding answer, but grounding that answer in verifiable, strictly enforced citations, that is what makes a system trustworthy, and more importantly, that is what gets you hired. This brings us to the observability layer. adding this to your projects is a total game changer. Think about it. Building the system is really only 30% of the work. The other 70% is actually knowing if it's working properly. By instrumenting your pipeline to track individual request traces, worst-case P95 latency, which is basically the slowest response time your users will actually tolerate, and failure rates, you prove you possess rare system-level thinking. You're showing them, hey, I know exactly how to diagnose failures when the product's quality degrades in the real world. Section 4. Acing the final boss. Okay, so your killer portfolio lands you the interview. Now what? Well, remember this. If you're studying how to invert a binary tree right now, you're studying for the wrong test. Hiring managers are looking for specific competencies across 5 main interview clusters. They're going to drill you on LLM basics, deep RAG architecture, like your semantic chunking strategies, agentic systems, prompting and evals, and system design for LLM-backed products. You have to be able to explain how to manage non-deterministic prompts and route complex queries efficiently. And here's a pro tip. They are actively looking for candidates who can anticipate epic disasters. What's the classic failure mode? An autonomous agent entering an infinite loop and burning $400 in 10 minutes trying to repeatedly check a weather API. Interviewers want to hear about your hard caps. They want to hear about your cost ceilings and runtime timeouts. Basically, how are you going to prevent your AI agent from bankrupting the company during a single user session? Furthermore, eval methodology is essentially the new system design. You should expect at least one interview round dedicated entirely to how you evaluate models. You've got to prove that you can build golden sets of verified question-answer pairs. You need to show you can accurately run an LLM as a judge to scale up your testing way beyond human labeling and confidently catch regressions offline before they ever hit your production users. Section 5. Your 3-week action plan. So, you've got the market data, you've got the technical blueprint, and you know the interview breakdown. Here is exactly how to execute this transformation with just a 90 minutes a day commitment. Week 1 is all about foundations. Read the core papers on transformers, RAG, and agents, and summarize them in your own words. Week 2, build something. Actually write the code, ship a real RAG application to your GitHub, and bolt an agent onto it. And finally, week 3 is mock interviews. Do timed reps and practice your system design delivery out loud until it becomes complete second nature. The landscape has shifted, right? But the path forward is completely eliminated. The tools you need are open source. The roadmap to success is clear. Ultimately, the career opportunity of a lifetime is sitting right here for the taking. So the only question left for you is, will you build the future or just be replaced by it? Time to get to work.